Ready? Come aboard. Talk. Say your piece. What's up? Jaru, ready to go. Come on. Something wrong with his phone. He still got an iPhone 3. He dealing with the old model iPhones. That's why it's taking so long. Unmute your phone, brother.
There you go. There it is. I'm unmuted now.
Okay. I just want to say, what you got to say? Let's go ahead and make this. Let's go. Let's get straight to the point. Ain't no use of pussyfooting around. What's on your mind?
I already said what was on my mind. Like, why would you think? Okay, let me just ask you some questions. Can I ask you some questions?
Ask me all the questions you want. Let's go.
All right. If you donated to Umar 10 times, do you feel that he should have called you?
Stop right there. Stop right there.
Okay.
I've donated to Umar more than 10 times.
Okay. Well, no matter how many times you donated to him, do you think that he should have reached out to you one time to thank you?
No, he don't have to. He don't have to. See, this is the thing, brother. Ja Rules. You got to understand, he don't have to do a damn thing. This is the thing you got to understand. When you give, I hear what you're saying. I understand the premise of your argument that if somebody has given to you and shown you support, should you have shown the decency to respond back? I hear what you're saying, but he don't have to do that. Nobody has to do that. You know what I'm saying? When you donate,
I'm not asking you if he had to. I'm asking you, do you think he should have?
No, I don't think he should have. Not if he don't want to. It's up to him. Well, I'm gonna say this. It's whether he feel like he should or not, that is up to him. It's no pressure on me for him to contact me and say, hey, D Derell, I appreciate you donating this amount. It was a substantial amount. Thank you a lot for trying to help me in the cause. I'm fine.
Don't that tell you like that's some like crudball nigga shit right there? You got somebody that's donating. I said some crudball nigga shit right there. Like he's complaining that nobody was donating, gonna call us all trifling. Then you send him some money and he don't have the decency to thank you for real.
He doesn't have to directly. Okay, he doesn't have to do that, brother. I mean, tell me why does he have to do that? Tell me the reason why he have to do that.
Because you don't have to donate no money to him.
Yeah, but I chose to. Nobody made me do anything. Just like you don't have to donate. Hold on. Just like you don't have to donate to the church that you belong to.
I don't donate to no churches.
I'm just using it as an example. Just like you can donate to any 501c3. Okay, I've donated to many organizations. I donate to my own college, my alma mater, and when I donate, they don't give me no goddamn
they give you another letter asking you to donate some more money every year. I get those letters too. I don't donate anything, but I hear what you're saying as far as he don't have to, but you know good and damn well he should. He should show some appreciation.
That's all based. That I hear what you're saying. You saying you know damn well that he should. No, I don't know damn well he should because.
Would you? Let me ask you. If you were putting together the FDMG Academy and somebody sent you some real money, wouldn't you thank them?
Possibly. It depends. Okay. But well, I probably would. But then again, brother, I'm gonna say
then basically, you're basically saying that you would want him to thank you too. You think that he should be thanking you for saying possibly.
It depends. It depends on but I'm not giving in a way of wanting to get a pat on the back. I don't need a pat on the back.
What do you want to see results? Okay, is he doing the work? Answer that, yes or no. Is he doing the work?
He's doing the work.
I don't see it. I can drive by that school at any given moment. I ain't seen nothing going on out there. Nothing.
Okay.
No thing. It's a compound word, nigga. No thing. Nothing's been going on at that fucking school.
How you know that?
Because I know.
How you know?
I'm from the area.
You from Delaware?
What did I say?
So you live in Delaware. You live in Delaware.
What did I say?
State. Delaware is a small state, so you can live in what? New York, Delaware, Pennsylvania, Vermont. All of them. There's a lot of Maryland. That's a cluster of states in that area. So you're telling me you in driving distance from this school?
Yep.
Okay, so why you haven't done since you want to go and do content on D Derell, you know, why you didn't do content on you driving around saying nothing?
I've done that. You probably haven't looked at my channel.
Give me the video. I've looked at your videos. I ain't see nothing where I've seen you do Umar videos. I have not seen you doing.
I did an Umar video. Listen, nigga, shut up.
No, you didn't.
No, exactly. No, you're right. No, this is your platform, bro.
Okay. I have never seen this dude do a video saying he's seen the school on his own, and he know it. So now you want to lie?
No, I ain't lying. I did a video while I was at the school and dropped some herpes medicine on one of those rocks, talking about Umar can put this shit on his lips when he gets another outbreak.
Okay, now let me tell you. Now you acting like Monty Woodgrain now doing some old goofy ass shit.
It don't matter. No. You asked me what video did I did a couple of them out there.
Who did you talk to? Who did you talk to?
As far as what? I didn't. When you went there was nobody there. There was nobody there. The shit was boarded up.
So that means you just drove around.
On January the 17th, I said this is where Umar school's gonna be. Before Umar said it in that tuxedo that was too small for him. Before AAS, I'm the one who gave her the location of the school. So I was the first one to.
So you're a Spengali.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not a Spengali. No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
That's where they get that information from. You're a Spengali.
Well, listen. I gave it to her because she has a bigger platform than me, and more people would see. No, I'm a red pill dude. I'm not even about no.
You're a Spengali. If you gave anti-African,
you're getting off the subject. You're getting off the subject. See.
If he gave Andrew Stewart some information, that means he's working for the Spengalis.
Can't you answer the question? I answered the question about what Umar Johnson or what videos I did at the school. I just told you.
You did one video of dropping.
I did a whole bunch of them. I did one where I put.
Tell me what else you saw.
Who?
What else you saw?
I just saw abandoned, boarded up buildings and crackheads.
That's it. You ain't see no work done. You ain't see you never seen nothing with anybody actively doing anything.
Actively doing not a goddamn thing, bro.
Okay. And what time did you go over there to see the school?
I've gone at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, 8 o'clock in the morning, 12 o'clock in the afternoon.
But you just so happen to miss every time when he's showing people picking up paper and doing other stuff. You always miss the point. You always so happen to miss the times in which he actually doing content.
I don't know that he's out there doing that. I don't know. Listen, he could record himself out there with the cleaners and then post it a week later. It's not really up to me to keep up with what he's doing because he ain't doing anything. At the end of the day, what are you going to say? No. What are you going to say on August 21st?
You are a Spengali.
Why are you getting off of that? Why are you not getting off of that? I work for me. I put a video out before because Fingali used some of my shit because I was calling some of the officials in Wilmington, talking to them, and I recorded the conversation. And she didn't want to. She used my video or used my audio and didn't want to shout me out. So I told her, don't use my shit no more. Period.
Who, Andrew Stewart?
I'm not a Spengali. Yeah. I'm not a Spengali, bro.
What a fraud she is, huh?
I wouldn't go as far as say she's a fraud, but I just know
she basically took your evidence and pissed on you. What the hell are you talking about?
I wouldn't say she pissed on me. See,
she pissed on you because
okay. Listen, okay.
She didn't say thank you. So you gonna tell me you wasn't? You just stated she didn't even give you a little bit of shutout. She didn't even do that.
Listen. She gave one to everybody else, but also my content. Listen, yo, man, will you let me talk?
Go ahead.
My content is not about Umar Johnson specifically, like hers, like yours, like Lennon Honor.
My content is not about Umar Johnson. That's a lie.
Well, a lot of it is. That's what you're known for. Well, anyway, let me finish talking. Let me finish talking.
I gotta correct you because you said a lot of bullshit. I gotta make sure you're right. Go ahead.
What I'm doing is my platform is really about red pill knowledge, not to put women as a priority and want to look for their validation, putting women on a pedestal. Now, so why would she?
Gay person, you homosexual?
Okay,
is that what you practice? That sounds like
is Umar Johnson homosexual?
That sounds like a person that don't like women.
Why are you diverting off? Why are you diverting off the subject?
No, I'm just saying because you selling MGTOW. You're red pill MGTOW. So you telling me you like having sex dolls? Because that's what MGTOW do. They look at having sex
maybe
dolls
some, but I don't do that. I've said that on my channel that I would never sleep with her. I would never sleep with a sex doll. No one else with a motherfucker who wants
red pill dudes practice. That's what they like to do. They don't want to deal with women, so they look at sex dolls.
Why are you changing the subject, you Cedric the Entertainer looking nigga? Why are you changing the subject?
I'm Cedric the Entertainer looking nigga. Where your picture at, brother? Where your picture at?
If you read the 48 Laws of Power, you would know I ain't showing myself.
That's what I mean. That's what I'm talking about. Coward ass Negroes who come on here talking about me looking like Cedric the Entertainer. I don't understand what the fuck you talking about because I don't know where I look like Cedric the Entertainer. Not this face. But anyway, you want to come on here talking all that shit, but where your picture at? Anti-Afro Spangali talking all that shit. I had to show her picture. Gerald Palmer talking all that shit. I had to show his picture. Now go ahead. You can go now. Go.
As far as Fengalis goes, I gave her that information because she has a bigger platform than me. I wanted the information to get out. And the reason why she don't want to fuck with me is because I done said shit about females, about how I done said enough. I don't want to turn this into a different topic, but she knows that, or she thinks that I might be a misogynist. So why is she going to shout me out?
Okay, I feel you. So basically,
is that fair enough?
She took your art, she took your film, and she pissed on. She shitted on you. That's what she did.
Okay. If that's how you want to put it, fine. She shitted.
And you should be okay with this since you red pill. You should be fine with hearing that coming.
Well, I know female nature, but let's get back on point to what we were talking about.
What are you gonna shit on you?
I just did. I mean, that's not important to me. I'm not in here looking for donations or anything like that. I don't have a PayPal or nothing. No, I brought it up as to why.
It's important because your monkey ass brought it up. If you wouldn't have brought it up, it wouldn't have been important.
Well, then it's important. Then what else do you want me to say? Go ahead. Okay. What are you going to say in 2020 on August the 21st when the school's not open? What are you going to say?
You want to know what I'm going to say?
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm going to say. It's two things I'm going to say. Okay? If the school is open, I'm going to go on a rampage on all y'all asses. Okay? I'm going to let you know that right now.
I didn't ask you what you were going to do.
It's going to be non-stop. It's going to be a non-stop on all y'all monkey asses. I'm gonna do 100 videos on
that's not the question I asked.
Do 100 videos on Spengali. I'm gonna do 100 videos. It's gonna be 24 hours on y'all asses. Now that's what's gonna happen. Number two, if it don't open, then I'm gonna go full scale on Umar ass. Okay. See if you have even looked at my videos, I've already stated that I have withheld funds until I get some kind of receipts from him. Meaning either he gonna have to send me some documentation. Doesn't have to be a lot. I gotta have let me finish. Okay. I either need to get either a phone call from him, a discussion, some type of paperwork validation, some type of interaction through a third party. I have to have some type of minimal receipt in order for me to continue to give him funds. If he don't do that, I'm withholding funds until I receive some contact back from him. If he don't have that school open by 2020, then I'm gonna go in on Umar ass about the fact that people sick and tired of this shit. I'm no longer supporting you, and I'm gonna say I fucked up. I'm a big man. I can say I fucked up. But I'm not hurting over the money that I spent.
It's not about you hurting about it or anything. I can actually have a little bit of respect for you now. Actually, a lot more than I had before we started this conversation. If you're going to give him, first of all, you're admitting you said that you withheld funds until you get written documentation.
You late, brother. I've been said that. You see, that's what I'm saying. You did a video on me, but you missed the important parts. I've been talking about that for 2 weeks.
Oh, I heard you say you withdrew funds, but I didn't hear you say it was important.
Okay, now I know you're a fan of Lennon.
Now I know that.
I talked about when
Lennon Honor is blue pilled. He talks about how great women are and how we need to do this and do that for women. No, do shit for yourself. Make yourself the best version of yourself. Period. So he's a blue pill dude.
We're not gonna do the red pill, blue pill.
I'm just telling you, Lennon honor is Lennon honor. But yo, I can't be but so close to a blue pill dude. I don't fuck with blue pill niggas.
Okay, well I'm gonna say this. This what D Derell gonna tell you. Okay, what I'm saying is that this is what I'm saying. I'm saying that Lennon Honor talked a bunch of shit. He came on my platform, and I told them when I did the video that I've talked to some people that are close to Umar. They had discussions with me, and they talked to me about my willingness to blindly give funds to this project. Okay. In that interaction, they basically talked to me about things and felt that it was not in the best interest for me to blindly give money and that I need to see some type of receipts. I reluctantly agreed, and then I thought about it like, yeah, I need to receive something. I need to know something, because my thing is that since I've been coming out supporting him the way I am, I think I deserve at least some type of validation on something that's going on. Whether I mean, I'm not saying they got to be a goddamn.
Which goes back to my first question to you about how he should have reached out to you by giving him money in the first place. But you want to wait and ask for that documentation when it's been 10 years or so and you haven't seen anything, right? Right.
Okay. I'm gonna say this. Again, if I'm giving to a nonprofit or any cause,
right,
I give to that cause without any validation in return. That's me giving from the heart. You don't have to tell me anything. I'm giving to you. You didn't even have to. Umar didn't ask me for donations.
Everybody. He may not have been D Derell send me donations, but he's asking anybody for donations that really is gullible enough to think he's going to build a school. Period.
Okay. The question is this, Ja Rule. Let's say the school.
No. Wait, it's not Ja Rule. It has nothing to do with the rapper and it's like Ja Rule's like it's a sentence. It should have a period at the end, but it's as in Haile Selassie. Okay.
Okay. I'm not confused. I know the difference, but I understand why you had to make that difference. But I understand. But what I'm saying is this, Ja Rules, is this, brother. This is what I'm talking about. Now, you can donate to whatever the hell you want to, right? It's your money, right? Would you care if somebody told you what you should do with your money?
No. I wouldn't care. No, I wouldn't care.
Well, people tell me what I should do with my money.
Is that what's really in your crawl? The fact that people are saying, you donated, the fact that people are pocket watching you, is that what you're worried about? Is that what you're?
No, I'm not worried about it because I'm gonna do what I want to do with my money regardless. But
that's what's stuck in your crawl. That's what you're upset about. But that's what you're upset about.
Well, you pocket watch too.
I do.
Yeah, you pocket watch me. Your video. Well, you said you gave $10,000 and you said you gave $10,000 and you didn't even get no call back. And all this week. That's what you were saying. Remember that?
Well,
now you got amnesia.
Yeah, no, I remember it. I remember everything I said.
Your ass was pocket watching.
Okay, if you want to call it that, that's fine.
Oh, what you call it? Pocket watching is when you tell another nigga what he should do with his money.
Well, giving it away, you might as well have burn it.
Okay, who money is it?
It's your money.
So I can do what the fuck I want to do with my money.
But if you want to keep giving it away, keep giving it away.
Why can't do what he want with his own money?
Then why'd you stop donating to him then? Keep donating to him. Why'd you pull back?
Okay, you again, we going back to that same question. Why did you make a decision not to? I just explained to you. I talked to an elder that knows him, and that elder talked to me about different things, and he explained to me that the people who are donating, particularly if they're not asking for any type of receipts, you just blindly giving is not going to help this situation. In order for us to find out, and if we want, because my whole thing is not about Umar, it's about getting the project going. We are going to have to put the pressure on Umar to show some fucking receipts. That's why I'm here right now.
Hasn't the pressure been on him though?
No, it ain't. No, let me tell you, the pressure has been on motherfuckers like people in this chat that never gave him any money, but they basically heard videos from other people, and now they want to call him a fraud. The pressure.
I mean, I gave him a total of $70. I went to 2 of his hyena Yelps. They were $35 a piece.
You told that story. Right. We understand.
Right,
you went to the store,
but I don't feel like I really gave like that, and I don't feel no. The truth of the matter is, I knew the scam when I was sitting up in the mezzanine. I looked this nigga dead in his eyes, and to watch his reaction tells me everything I need to know. There will be no school, brother. I'm just trying to tell you.
In his eyes.
Yeah.
Stars in the moon. And the storm.
You can make jokes all you want to, but I know what I saw. I know. Come August 21st, 2020, you'll be saying Umar, you'll be wanting to make him accountable. I bet you that.
No, I'm making him accountable now. I'm doing.
Well, I'm talking about no. Where you said you would no longer support him in 2020, right?
I'm not financially supporting him.
No. At all.
Let's back up. Let's back this shit up. Okay. First of all, to the chat, D Derell not trying to act hard. First of all, I'm just speaking my motherfucking mind. I speak my mind when I feel like it. I tried to go the other route, but you ain't want to listen. So yes. L, Chris, whatever the hell your name is, Chris Loser, Chris L. I'm being me right now, so you can take it whatever way you want. Now, back to this situation. Again, you have the right to do what you want to do with your money, okay? You have the right to hold who accountable. There's more ways to support a 501(c) or any project besides giving money. I have stuff in storage. I have probably enough storage and enough equipment that I could donate to this school right now that could fill up about 3 classrooms worth of stuff. I got computers that I don't use. I got tables. I got chairs. I got all kinds of things. Okay. I know other people in the profession of operating a school that could help Umar operate this school. See, there's more value than just
okay. You're saying that. But if Umar was serious about opening up a school, he'd be reaching out to you to get these things. Do you not see that? See that?
Again, brother, you got to look at this from that dude don't know me. The brother don't know.
He knows that you giving him money, don't he?
Okay, let me say
he knows that you're giving him money, right?
Did he what?
He knows that you're giving him money, right?
He don't know me per se. He just saying this money go through funnel to the school. He don't know. I've given money through various means. He don't know that money came from me. What I want to say, this D Derell, a big ass note. Nigga, I gave you money. You need to talk to me because I gave you this $5,000. So that means that you deserve
the point. The point I'm making is you're not the only one that has things that they're willing to give Umar besides the time and the labor. Nah, that's not it.
No, I'm not giving no time and labor.
You got desks, you got computers. If he was serious about opening up a school, he would create an avenue to get these things for free. Period. There's no way that you can say that he wouldn't
get a lot of this shit for free. That's the number one mistake he made. When I knew something was up, the first flag that came up to me on Umar was when he bought the school and he said, I need people to do. I need construction companies, plumbers, all these people to donate time and donate labor. When he did that, that is the worst business model to use ever. That was
he has no business model. It's all about a scam. He don't need a business plan for a scam. He don't need that. He knows he's scamming. Some people just don't know yet. But he knows he's scamming, so he knows you don't have no business plan. The business plan is to scam. That's what the plan is.
According to Ja rules.
Yeah, according to Ja rules, sure, yeah. According to a lot of people.
I'm gonna say this. You said you looked into his eyes. That's the scientific method that you utilize. I just had this red pill intuition. Look into his eyes. I wasn't
red pilled then. I've only been red pilled for about a year and a half. I wasn't red pilled then. This was 4 years ago. I wasn't red pilled then. I wasn't.
So now you just woke up and decided to be red pilled this year, 2019.
We're not here to discuss my trials and tribulations in my personal life No, I brought it up to try to prove a point, but I'm not. See, you're jumping onto it now. You're jumping off of it. You're jumping. You're trying. No, you're deflecting. You're deflecting. Run for office, nigga. Run for. You're deflecting. You're trying to make it out about the red pill. When I told you, I can read people just like other people can. You can look in somebody's eyes and tell when they're full of shit. That nigga's full of shit.
No, I can't.
Oh, well, then you need. I don't know what you. Maybe you need to smoke a little something. Maybe you do, because then that shit'll come.
And being infatuated.
For real.
You looking in another man's eyes.
See, now you want to turn it into a. What about Umar with this strong alpha male shit where he's pumping his arms? And what about that? If you want to talk about my sexuality, what about him wanting a little kid? We've got a wonderful gym with showers in it. Come on, man. I mean, if it by his logic, by your logic, if I'm supposed to be gay because I'm red pill and I'm quote unquote looking another man in his eyes, what is Umar Johnson when he's talking about Tariq Nasheed likes to let dudes play in his booty hole? Think I want to hear about a nigga playing in some nigga's booty hole?
Brother, come on. Let's you going.
No. You want to question my sexuality? Let's question Umar. Strong alpha males. Come on, dog. What is that about? Strong alpha male. What is that about? The hand gesture. What is that about? Wanting to clean kids' dirty drawers. What is that about? Little boys. Nobody ever really thought about that. Maybe Umar was sent away to that school because his father caught him in the bathroom with one of his younger brothers with both of their pants down. Little boy crying.
Stop, bro. Now, hold on, Ja Rule. Let's stop. Now, you making a very, very dangerous and irresponsible comment. I'm not going to allow you to get away with that because you don't have any information to substantiate that claim. If you want to talk about Umar and make jokes, I'm willing to entertain that, but you're not going to go that route to saying Umar did some shit like that without any kind of receipts. That's just like you saying I'm saying stuff without no receipts. You can't do the same. So let's not go that route.
Got a nice gym with showers in it. What gym don't have showers in it, man? Why you got to accentuate the fact that there's showers in there for little boys? But on to the next thing. What do you think this raggedy ass school in Wilmington, Delaware is going to do for black people as a collective? It's not even able to accommodate like dormitories and stuff like that. So it's not like they're going to have.
How do you know?
Because, did I just tell you?
Did you go? I know that you went around. The school was functional before. It's not the first time.
Yeah, it was right, and it wasn't worth a damn then. They couldn't keep the kids' test scores up. That's why they lost their charter.
Again, they lost the charter because of lack of funding. My thing is this.
No, They lost their charter because they couldn't get them kids' test scores up. If you know anything about education, it's about the test scores.
Don't you know funding is tied to test scores? Do you understand that, right? You know federal and state funding is tied to test scores. You do realize that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so don't make
it doesn't change the fact that they didn't keep the kids on par with what the state requires.
Okay,
and so then, how is Umar going to do that when you don't even want state accreditation? That's the thing.
Listen. Let's back up. I know you want to talk about Umar, run him in the dirt. That's fine. But what I'm saying is this.
No, it's not about running him in the dirt. I just want people to see that he's scamming. Period.
Listen, Ja Rule.
Period.
The reason when they had the poor test scores, it correlated into a lack of funding. Lack of funding meaning that they couldn't operate, thus they had to shut down. That's what happened. Let's not go into this shit about they just had test scores, now they had to shut down.
And that's the thing about charter schools. It's a hustle. Charter schools are run on a hustle. They get people that have degrees in business that ran Fortune 500 companies and banks to run these charter schools. So they run them like a business. They don't run them like an educational facility. They don't do that.
A school is a business.
Okay.
Schools are businesses.
Well,
do you
what
realize
I'm saying,
the amount of commerce that goes to a school? You gotta have materials. You gotta have bathroom toiletries and stuff like. You had to have food. You had to have concession stands. You had to have snack.
We're getting out. Okay, when I said that the
transportation.
All right, well, let's say the school is able to we got off on this tangent because you switched subjects when I asked you, when I stated that there wasn't going to be like dormitories at the school. Let's say there are, but it's in a high crime area. You really think? And it's
just
like
the state universities, they're in high crime areas too. So what's the point?
What are?
I say most Most state universities are in high crime areas. So what's the point?
And do they get federally funded money for that? Right? He's asking people to donate,
and that's the problem.
That's the problem. That's the scam.
The problem is
he can't go to the government and get anything.
He don't want to go. He don't want to go. We're trying to do something independent of anybody but us.
You are not running no school without going through the United States government. You're not going to do that.
You have to go.
You might as well have a one room schoolhouse in the 1800s.
Now you just saying rhetoric and running your mouth.
I'm not.
You have to go through.
Show me a school that's operating without accreditation from the state. Show me a school.
Yeah, I'm trying to. You need to peep knowledge while I'm trying to give it to you calmly. You have to go through the United States government Board of Education in order to approve that curriculum, because no matter what school that you have, regardless of if it's a charter school, private school, etc., there are core classes and core curriculum that you must teach. That has to be approved by the government. If you don't fall in line with that curriculum, they're not going to allow you to open that school. Umar has talked about that he's going to follow those guidelines and accompany other things that are other electives and other skills that can be taught to these kids.
Then why would
have skills after graduation? Okay, so yes, you have to follow the federal government guidelines as far as curriculum, but you can also have additional things that you can add that are going to deal with the needs of our people. That's the purpose of school.
Okay. So then why, when city officials in Wilmington have been reaching out to him, Umar doesn't have the decency to call him back? Answer me that.
I don't know why he hadn't called him back. And I don't know if he called him.
Because he's scamming.
I don't know if they're lying. I don't know if they're lying. Maybe
why would they be lying? Why would they lie?
Why would he lie?
Because he's scamming.
Okay, maybe they're lying. They're politicians. They lie too.
Dog.
Everybody lies. What are you talking about?
Okay. What reason would he have to not listen?
Hold on.
Listen.
You think Delaware officials are below lying?
No, I know that no government officials are beneath lying. No, that's what got him in the politics.
Thank you. I'm glad you were able to realize that. But go ahead.
But anyway, let's just say that they are reaching out to him because he's doing videos in the school that in the zoning area. A certain city councilwoman, I called her myself. So why wouldn't she be on it? They don't know who this guy is, man. They don't know who he is.
Okay, so tell me what Umar is supposed to do. What do you feel he is supposed to do in regards to the local governments? What are you expecting him to do?
Tell them what he plans. If he wants the accreditation from the school to get core subjects that he wants to teach, he needs to be talking to them about getting that. What has he done since he has claimed to have purchased this abandoned building? What has he done to make it look like his plan is in motion? Just what has he done? What has he done?
Answer this question. Why should he be talking to local officials about opening up the school?
Because the school is in their area.
The only thing he needs from them is permits. In regards
he hasn't gotten them.
Huh?
He hasn't gotten them.
Yeah, you wouldn't have said that unless I brought it up. But anyway, again,
it don't matter. What I'm asking you is, you still haven't answered the question. What has he done to show that his plan to make FM, whatever it is, a come to light, come to pass? What has he done?
He bought the school. Did
he show proof? Did he show proof?
He don't have enough. He don't have enough financial support. That's the issue. That's what people are not grasping. He bought the school, and Jaru, because see, you think I'm an Umar sympathizer, but I'm critical of him in this sense. Listen, brother, and I want you to hear me out. I'm trying to calm down because you're talking with some sense, so I'm gonna have to talk with you with some sense. Now, listen, brother. I felt, and I said this wholeheartedly in previous videos. I believe Umar felt the pressure of needing to buy the school, and he bought that school too early, not having enough funds to operate. He rushed in buying the school that he really could not afford to buy. He bought the school thinking that he could. I have to show the people something Because if I don't buy this school, then I'm definitely going to lose support. So I'm going to have to buy something tangible that they can see, and then I'm going to have to figure the rest of it out. If I can, he's betting on himself that if I buy this school, the school will be validation that something is happening, and now I'm going to be able. The other work is that I'm going to have to try to raise this money and be operational by August 21st of 2019. He failed. He has taxes that he has to pay. He doesn't have the school up and running. He don't have the permits. Nobody is donating time in labor to get that school together because don't nobody have the time to do something for free. They running a business too. They're not going to be doing no 10, 15, 20, 30, or even $50,000 worth of work for free. That's a bad business model. I've even said it coming from my mouth. Umar does not have good business acumen. He's not the best businessman. His strengths are in other areas in academia, not necessarily in the finance and the actual operations as far as from an economic standpoint of the school. That's facts. I've said that multiple times, brother. But see, when I talk about that, people don't listen to that. So now I gotta start talking more passionately and saying all kind of other shit. Now I got everybody's attention. But go ahead. There you go.
Darrell, you said he's not the best businessman, right?
No, he's not.
Well, why doesn't he have somebody on his team that is good in business?
I don't know.
He doesn't have because he's scamming.
No,
that is the answer to everything.
That ain't the reason.
Now, whoa, man. You talk now. Let me talk. Can I talk now?
No, but listen.
You talk and I listen.
Go ahead.
All right. So that's the one thing. Why doesn't he have a team of people that are more knowledgeable about business than him? That's number one. Number two, he has not shown proof that he bought that school. He hasn't used his key to open that door. They had to do from the boys club, which is right around the corner, with access to that building. He can't even do that. Like, have him do a video, one video. All you got to do, here's the key, here's the door, I'm opening the door. He can't do that.
Before I answer that, let me get to this. See, here we go with silly ass Rick Richardson saying D Derell not the best businessman is an understatement of the year. First of all, Rick Richardson, what the fuck do you do for a living?
He said he owns a construction company.
Oh, stop. Let me talk. I own my shit. I work for nobody. I don't make wages. I make profit. Whenever you can do that, then you got a right to talk. Until that time, shut the fuck up. Now go ahead.
Umar's businessman, bro. And I'm not even really trying to throw you out like that. But if you know so much about business, why don't you contact Umar? You've given him money. You've got stake in the game.
Why don't you, brother?
Then why aren't you working alongside of him then? I don't get it. Why not?
Again,
if you know he's not good at business, and you are good at business, why are you not reaching out to him, letting him know what you can do for him, and he not reaching back?
I have reached out.
Then why hasn't he reached back?
I don't know why he hasn't reached back, brother. That's
why. You know why. He's scamming.
No, that's not the reason why. This brother don't know me. This brother may think this brother may think I work for the government or some shit. You got to understand, when you in a position that he is in, it's very difficult for you to trust other people, because this brother,
because you don't trust yourself, meaning him. But go ahead, man.
Like this dude could just go around doing this stuff that he's doing and just freely just open his arms to trust any and everybody. That's the problem.
He must not trust anybody because he doesn't have a silent partner. He don't have no partners at all.
I'm trying to give you some point on something that you said. Let me do it. You're right, bro. You're right. He does need a team of people that know what the hell they're talking about. His paranoia about having traitors, having people coming in to snitch on him or do whatever else is going to be his downfall. You're going to have to allow other people to do what you can't do. He's not at that point, and therefore it is hurting the ability of this school.
It's hurting the scam.
That's on him to determine when he's going to do that, not me.
Got stake in the game, meaning you've given him some money. You got stake in the game, like I said. So you should be more like, I don't know, more demanding that he do something or let you help him out. He said that he was going to have a list of his donors, thanking them. He said that in other videos. He ain't done it. He ain't reached out to you.
Okay. Mr. Potato Head talking shit. Dude, you need to get over yourself. Again, you show me your receipts. You seen mine. Until you show me your receipts, you can shut the fuck up. Now go ahead.
I just was saying, I lost my train of thought that fast, but I just don't see where him not having anybody or not trusting anybody. How's he going to run a school if he don't trust people? He going to not trust the teachers? He going to not trust the cafeteria people? He think they're going to poison the food for the kids? Like, if you don't trust nobody, how can you work with anybody if you don't trust them? How? It doesn't make any sense. And then, going back to like, we got Black Lives Matter and stuff like that, and Freddie Gray and Trayvon Martin. Where was Umar out? He wasn't marching. He didn't have no signs up. That nigga was nowhere to be found.
Okay, so now you
Black Power.
You're say Umar got to be omnipresent. He has to be there for any and everything that happens. He has to show.
I ain't say any and everything, but he's been there for. There's that word again. Nothing. No thing. It's a compound word. You break it right down. No thing. He's been there for no thing. Nothing.
How do you know that? How do you
because
know?
People would know who he was. You ain't never seen this cat on CNN. You ain't never seen him on anything but YouTube. You've never seen him on like World News Tonight or Fox News. They've never, nobody knows him. Why hasn't Cornel West out in Princeton, which is New Jersey? I know somebody who commutes to Princeton a couple times a week. Why hasn't Cornel West endorsed him? Nobody's endorsed him.
If I was Umar, I wouldn't want some of those Negroes endorsing me. Are you serious? Cornel West, really?
If you can get something from them, if their word means something, if they got skin in the game and they got experience working at major universities, Ivy League schools, you don't think he could help them? You don't think he could help them? You don't think that would help with his credibility? You don't think that would help? Wait, you don't think that would help with his credibility? Because he doesn't have any credibility.
Cornel West? What does Cornel West do?
Any type of Claude Anderson, any type of real black scholar.
Claude Anderson is one thing, but what would Cornel West do?
Give him credibility.
How?
By, this is Umar Johnson. I know his body of work. I know what he's done.
I can make an argument that Umar Johnson is more educated than Cornel West. Really? Please, come on. Come with something else, brother.
I mean, I've been coming with stuff all night.
I know, but I'm just, that's a weak argument. I could make an argument that Umar Johnson is more educated than Cornel West.
What, maybe a street education?
Johnson is probably less than half his age.
But you're missing my point. No, why is nobody that's known in the game? Why is he not on CNN? Why is he not? Just answer this. Why is he not known enough to be on CNN talking?
He is known enough. Why? They don't want him because he's radical. They don't want to hear that on TV. A black man talking about doing things that's going to strictly benefit black people. They don't want to hear that. The closest thing we had to somebody saying that was probably Lamont Hill. And look what happened to him. He said the thing from the river to the sea, the river to the whatever else, and then next thing you know, you don't hear from him at all. One little statement, blanket statement, taken out of context. Next thing you know, you don't see him again at all. Come on, brother. You know better than this.
But I'm just saying, man, he don't have anybody endorsing him. Somebody that can actually pull strings and talk to these government officials that need to get him funding for this school.
Problem, brother, this is what we have to understand. When are we going to do stuff for ourselves without leaning on other people? We have
the way the dynamics of the world is set up.
We don't need.
First of all, going back to
that he don't need other people to do stuff that he can do for himself. That's going to be revolutionary, and that's what we're going to actually do. Until we realize that and capitalize on it. We don't need the government for nothing. Everything
he obviously feels as though he needs us for them to run them donations. That's what he needs us for. He needs us to run them donations. So
the community is what we're trying to rely on.
Right. But the community is, like I said, there's no unity in the black community.
That's not true.
We've been so indoctrinated from slavery. We don't trust each other. Me and you are bickering and arguing back and forth about a nigga running a scam. See, do you not see that his thing is to divide and conquer? He got people on one side of the fence saying he's a fraud. The other side of the fence saying we need to give him more time. It's doing nothing but causing division. That was already there from slavery.
Umar is not trying to divide anybody. He's a Pan-Africanist. How can he be a Pan-African and trying to divide Africans? That's hypocrisy. Number two.
Those are just words, man.
Number two, we need to quit as black people talking about how we can't come together and we have no unity. We do have small pockets of unity on a small scale. The problem is that we don't have unity in mass numbers. That is the biggest problem. And I will also blame this on the conscious community and other groups, and particularly even Umar can be held accountable to this. We have done a poor job of trying to reinforce national unity among us. We have not been able to do that. We can get small pockets of small communities coming together to do things, but we need a national agenda that we all come together. No black man, I feel, since MLK has ever come up with a national agenda that we can come together. We don't have that. We haven't had that in 50 years.
But exactly, that's the thing, though. Why are we looking for somebody else to come along as a savior?
I'm not looking for nobody to become. I'm saying we need to do this. We don't need one person. We need multiple.
That's what it seems like everybody's waiting on.
Every community that's working in coalition with each other.
Look at all the quote unquote pro-black people out here. You got Umar, you got Jaja Ali, Tariq Nasheed, Boyce Watkins. Some of them I don't know much about, but this Nature Boy and Sinetter, these people, they're not about any type of change at all. Even I don't want to say Tommy Sotomayor, but they all bicker back and forth with each other. Ain't none of them cool. Ain't none of them. There's no coalition between the pro-black hustlers on YouTube. None. Okay. They cool for a little while and then they start fighting. Am I right or am I wrong?
I'm not even focused on the people on you are right in a sense, but I'm not even focusing on the people that's on YouTube. I'm focusing on because see, before there was YouTube, there was still people in the community doing things. And I think that what needs to happen is that we need to focus on the people who are doing things in real life, real action. That's what I want to focus on. We're trying to get a school is a real life situation. This is a real tangible thing.
Getting back to it though, where are the little boys that he helped ever? There's not been one testimonial about Brother Umar Johnson has helped me. He went to the Frederick Douglass house in Washington
all the time with that.
Then how come they're not vouching for him, are they?
Being
where are their videos at?
For different behavioral and emotional disorders that they really don't have. He has done that.
And where are the parents that said Umar Johnson is helping?
Call all the time.
No. They don't need to be calling. They need to be making their faces known, or at least their voices known, their faces.
He does a conference by phone where people call in and they talk about he conference. He has different locations set up throughout this country with people.
Those I think may be staged. Those questions are staged, and the people calling in. Based on what I've seen,
confirm that. Don't give an accusation without receipts.
Okay, well, that's mere speculation on my part, but I think it's damn good speculation considered this man has not shown anything. He hasn't opened up a grocery store.
Until you have something tangible. You don't have anything tangible, so don't make the accusation. You acting like a Spengali again. Okay? Again, brother, I hear what you're saying. I know that you distrust him. I know that you have all kind of reservations about him doing the right thing. Even to a point where I have reservations about certain shit. He has made some dumbass mistakes at times. Yes, he has. But do I think he's not truly in his heart trying to open up a school? No, I don't agree with that. I think he's trying to do it, but he's making horrible mistakes in the effort. And it appears to people like he's scamming when he's not.
Well, what is he doing going to Africa? What, like, he should be focused on if everybody thought he wasn't going to open this school. Huh?
First of all, brother, how can you tell this man and everybody on this shit about him?
Japan. What black boys are over in Japan that he's helping over there?
He got paid to do a speech. He has to make a living.
So then he should have money for putting towards the school. You got to put your own money into this shit if you really want people to back it.
I agree with you.
How I'm gonna ask you to do something and then I ain't gonna put no money into it. I'm gonna just use y'all money. Come on, man.
I've said the same thing, Ja Rules.
And don't you
you've been running your mouth on my platform instead of listening to. I've said that same thing. You can ask the chat; they can give you confirmation. I've said Umar needs to donate his own, put his own money in there to show that he has skin in the game. And
but he's not doing it. So that should tell you something.
Put your own money in a project.
He's not doing that. So that should tell you something, man.
A lot of people don't use their own money to do projects. That's not uncommon. See, we're all acting like Umar just doing some shit that never been done before. Like, really? Like he's some type of miraculous scammer that has all these tricks up his sleeve that nobody has seen. Come on, brother. Really? He's not doing anything so sophisticated that we can't find out. There are too many people trying to find stuff, and to the point where they're inventing stuff.
Well, getting back to, like, let's say he was going to apply for a job. They would do a background check on that dude. He's got bad credit. He's not going to pass a drug test.
How do you know that? How do you know these things?
Bad credit. If you got bad
credit, how do you know he has bad credit?
Bad credit and child support issues kind of go hand in hand.
Stop.
That's basically showing you don't pay people.
How do you know? How do you know he has bad credit?
Well, child support issues. We all know about that.
Child support issues have nothing to do with bad credit. How do you?
It has something to do with character.
No,
that's my point. Character. He doesn't have the character to do this.
Ja Rules.
Fucking
stop. You now you pussyfooting around. I asked you a question. I asked you, how do you know that Umar Johnson has bad credit? Did you do a credit check on him?
I didn't do one personally, no. But if there was one done on him, do you
again stop? Here you go again. We can get to the issues of whether he is a bad father and all those other different things. I just asked you one question. We can go to all those different things. How do you know he got bad credit?
I don't know.
Okay, so don't make that statement if you don't know. Now let's get to the second part. The other part, you said that the child support payments, right?
Well, I said he wouldn't pass a drug test, but we can talk about child support. Go ahead.
The child support. Again, do I agree with him not paying child support? No, I don't. I'm a father. I have 3 kids. I have 2 grown kids, 1 young son. Okay. Do I think he needs to pay and support his children? Yes. But again, there are other factors in regards to his relationship to the mothers that he has talked about at times, and the situation where he can't see those children that have led him to that point. I don't know all of the aspects of those relationships of why he has chosen not to do what he needs to do. Okay.
If this man is not given permission to be around his own kids, why would somebody want their kids in his care?
Again, should we be critical? Should we be critical of him of that? Yes.
Yeah.
But I don't know the reasons for that. Okay.
It doesn't matter what the reasons are. It matters that the reasons exist. No, it doesn't. No, it matters that the reasons exist.
You're a red pill, and we talking about child support. And you're gonna say it doesn't matter what the reasons are? Really?
Yeah. Yeah. There, man.
You don't know that, brother. He may have supported them in other ways that the mothers didn't report. There are fathers who have taken care of their children, other means throughout the state, and the mother still filed child. And you should know this. They have filed child support and said they owe a balance. This has happened, and you know it has happened. And you know what they're saying? This is not child support. This is a gift. That doesn't count. How do you know he didn't do that?
I mean, I don't, but we do know that he collected over $700,000, right?
Ja Rule, answer the question. How you know he didn't do that?
I said I don't know. Nobody knows.
So again, this is the second time you have.
Has he come out and said that he did that?
Without any substantiated evidence, and so we have to backtrack from that. Let's go to the next thing. You talked about him. How can you trust a person? What did you say? Reputation or his character based on those things?
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's talk about his character. I think that's fair. What about the character?
The fact that he fuck with strippers, so he pays for pussy. The fact that he does.
Are you gonna really say this? Are you gonna really sit on here as a
I'm really going. Yeah.
You know how many men pay for pussy? Are you serious? Are you?
Do they
stop the goddamn show? I gotta act like O'Shea Do Jackson now. You know how many respectable men pay for sex? Men been paying for sex since the beginning of time, and they ain't stopping anytime soon. So come on, brother, you gotta come better than that. Continue.
Yeah. But do the majority of those men run schools to where they need to be role models for young boys that take showers?
Okay, brother, stop. There you go. So you're gonna tell me because Umar slept with strippers, that means he doesn't have the proper value system to be with you. Yeah. Brother, do you know how many teachers are teaching our children right now that have slept with strippers, married strippers, and doing all kind of God knows what with strippers?
They didn't get caught. They didn't get caught. He got caught. They didn't get caught. He got caught.
You know how many women?
It don't matter. He got caught.
What?
It doesn't matter how many are doing it. He got caught. He got caught doing it.
Again, if it matters for Umar, why don't it matter for everybody else?
Because they're not trying to run a school.
Yeah, but they're working
off of donations from people.
You're still interacting with children, and you're still being a role model. Teachers are role models to children. Doesn't matter.
The main thing is he got caught doing it. Not all the teachers that do it got caught. Some slip through the cracks and don't get caught. But the ones that do, you hold them accountable.
You caught or not?
Like I'm sure there are a lot of teachers who sleep with underage students but don't get caught.
It is still just as bad. That doesn't make it right.
It is. It doesn't. But when the ones that are caught, you gotta. They pay the price for the ones that aren't caught.
Okay.
In my opinion.
And your point is what?
The fact that he got caught messing with strippers tells you right there that he messes with strippers. He pays for sex. He doesn't value women. You can't pay. You can't be out here paying for sex and claim.
Stop. Now we go from pocket watching. Now we gonna be dick policing. This where we going. We gonna tell Umar how to live his life.
If you listen, you're gonna be. I was in education for a while, and I got out of it because I realized that I just wasn't.
Did you go to
cut out for it?
Did you go to strip clubs?
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
it don't matter what I did, but that's why I said I'm not cut out for it. I'm not doing it anymore. Will you let me finish telling my story? Will you let me finish telling my story?
Come on, let's just say it. Let's just admit it.
All right. One time I was in class and the kid said, "Yo, I saw you this weekend." I said, "Oh, really? Well, where was I at?" He said, "Coming out of a liquor store." Ooh, that let me know right there. You shouldn't be because.
But you're a grown ass man. You could go to whatever.
I am. But if I'm a grown ass man that little boys are looking up to, I don't need to be going into a liquor store or getting caught coming out of a liquor store.
Ja rules. Come on, brother. Don't come with me with this holier than thou bullshit. Your ass have vices just like anybody else.
And I'm not trying to teach nobody's goddamn children.
It doesn't matter. That's your own person. That is, if you're not breaking the law, that's your own business. And if any kid got an issue with that, they need to mind their own business. As long as you're not doing anything to break the law, you're free to do whatever the hell you want to on your own time. And you're trying to say as a teacher, they're supposed to be held this higher standard.
They are.
This kid's parents could be doing every bit and more of what you claim.
Well, that's part of the problem in the black community. These kids are coming from homes to where they ain't expecting to succeed. Their parents went to 5th grade. How are you going to get a kid to be excited about education and his mom dropped out to 6th grade and don't know his fucking dad? That's the problem right there.
No, the problem
we got to be we got to be so much better than what we are as men.
I hear what you're saying.
And if we're going to lead these young boys, we have to be damn near perfect.
You're perfect. That's the problem.
We have to at least try or present the image that we're trying to be perfect.
Kids don't want phony ass teachers. That's the problem. They're trying to act like you this and that, and then you know damn well you're doing other shit on your own time.
No, the problem is if you're doing it, you shouldn't be teaching nobody's kids.
Adults do all kind of weird shit and crazy shit. Kids know that adults cheat on their wives and cheat on their husbands, and adults do drugs and they go to strip clubs. And you think kids don't know that adults do all kind of crazy shit? Please, you think that you doing that is going to change their mind whether or not they're going to study in the book? It's more about you relating to them and teaching them and allowing them to and interacting and developing relationships. It's not about
let's say a kid looks up to his teacher because he doesn't think he's doing these things like his uncle and his brother and his half brother. So he doesn't think that they're doing these things, and then they get caught doing it. What do you think that's going to do for the esteem to the kid? He's going to be like, damn, I looked up to you, and you just like the rest of these niggas out here.
Brother, I hear what you're saying, but your value system is not going to, a teacher's value system is not going to change, is not going to change a kid's mindset on school. I promise you that. It won't.
The point I'm bringing up is I dealt with him too. The point I'm bringing up is when you're in a position as a role model or a mentor for kids, you have no margin for error because he's looking up to you to be something that his father's not, his brother's not, his uncle's not, wino on the corner. He's looking. Yes, he is.
If that's what you think,
especially if he's black,
they're gonna fail. Because you're going to make mistakes. You are human, just like anybody else. Your role as a teacher is to educate. And in educating, you build positive relationships and you motivate these children. What you do on your private time is your fucking private time, and it ain't nobody goddamn business. I've had
You're right about that. But when you get caught doing some unscrupulous things, then it becomes everybody's business.
Stop. Let me let the chat know. When I have children who discuss and ask me adult questions about what I do on my own time, I tell them you need to mind your business. I'm an adult. Stay in the kid's place. If that's all teacher has to do in that situation. Kids have no business asking adults what type of things that they do in their life, and nor should a teacher feel like they are at the will of the child in regards to what they do and do or don't do in their life as far as their values. Come on, brother.
Telling a kid to stay in his place is all well and good, but the minute you get caught doing something unscrupulous, you got to answer for that, man. That's all I'm saying. And I don't even want to keep talking about it anymore.
Again, brother.
Because if you don't look at teaching or being a mentor for kids as like, I don't want to say holier than thou, but to where you have no margin for error, you don't need to be doing it.
That is the only value system you should have, and which a lot of teachers are breaking now. These teachers who are molesters, fucking. If I can see if this is a person that's a teacher watching kiddie porn on internet, those are the type of things I'm talking about. Not whether or not you go to the strip club or you drink alcohol or you go party on the weekend. That's your own goddamn business. You can do what the hell you want, and no school or nobody can tell you what you can or cannot do on your own time outside of business hours. You can say whatever reason, other things you want, but nobody has the right to tell you that.
I'm not saying they have the right to tell you, but you need to tell yourself. I'm in charge of these kids' future, and they look up to me, and I don't need to be doing anything.
You're not in charge of their future.
Then what are you teaching them then?
You're not in charge of their future. You are not in charge of any kid's future.
You have a role in it.
You don't have a role in it. Motivate, influence, and expose these children to what success is. That's between him and his parents, whether they have them or not. That is not the teacher's role.
That's the issue. First of all, it's really not parents. It's really mom by herself. That's the issue. That's the biggest. What do you think the biggest problem in the black community is?
There are black fathers that are available to their children. That's not talked about enough, but they are available to their children. Whether or not they are used appropriately or not, hey, that's on a case-to-case basis. But let's wait. We'll continue.
Look, but when I was running an program.
I'm assuming we can talk about Umar. I guess you feel Umar is a bad father.
Yeah.
Why? How do you know that?
Because has he ever gone around? Oh, he's not allowed to. That's telling right there that he's not allowed to be around his kids. But I was going to say he don't take his daughter. He don't take his daughters around with him.
Do you have documentation to support that?
I don't need documentation,
Yes,
man.
you do need. Oh, come on.
I got my own eye. Do you have documentation that he purchased the school?
Business. Stop. See, this is the fuck I'm talking about on YouTube. This is why I'm so fucking hyped up as it is, because they got motherfuckers on here talking about I don't need documentation, but you want to give shit to Spengali and then she shit on your ass. You want to talk about you don't need documentation, but you have made a whole goddamn platform over a year, 10 months, talking about you need documentation from Umar Johnson about this goddamn school, but now in this particular subject, you don't need no motherfucking documentation. Come on.
It's not that important to me that I find out that he's not allowed to see his kids.
Okay, so now it ain't important to you. So now it ain't important to him to show your ass documentation.
I'm not donating to a school, but you got holes in your story talking about him. He has zero credibility. Why doesn't he show his 6 degrees and show that he owns the school?
He's already verified his 6 degrees. He's already verified, and people have called the schools multiple times to verify it, and they, to their avail, they found out that it was legit. If he didn't have those goddamn degrees, if he didn't have the PhD, the fucking the board, which I've already went through, man, this is repetitive shit. The board of Pennsylvania for psychology would have not even entertained a meeting with him if he didn't have the eligibility to become a psychologist. See, this is the shit people got to understand. I know D Derell talking shit tonight, but I know my fucking information. Okay? I know shit. I know this. I do this every day for a living. I know what I'm talking about.
Then you should be Umar's right hand man, like I was saying earlier.
Listen. Let me educate.
If you got more experience and
let me educate for the people that don't want to listen. That's just like a person who passed the bar and is a lawyer having to go in front of the board, but you are questioning whether or not this person has a law degree and is board certified to be a lawyer. And they're not going to entertain you unless you have the receipts that require them to hold an audience for you in the fucking first place. Go ahead. Go. Go ahead.
I basically said all that I need to say, like, for real. Like,
brother, you talked all that shit on your show, and now you looking like a pussy one-on-one, and now you ain't got nothing.
How am I looking like a pussy? I made a lot of.
There we go. Now you want to say this. Now you want to get jacked up. Now you want to get jacked up. Go ahead.
I haven't done any of that shit to you. I haven't.
You didn't do what? That bullshit that you pulled 4 days ago on me.
You're upset about that, huh?
What?
You're really upset about that.
No, I'm not upset. I'm hyped up because you have rejuvenated me in a sense. Because at first I was gonna let all this shit go. And then I used to give shutouts to your ass and everything.
No, you didn't. You did maybe once, maybe twice, but it wasn't like we was buddy, pal.
You gave Spengali a fucking audio tape and she shitted on you. But then you want to talk about me once or twice.
I didn't give her an audio tape. I just gave her the address of the building. Yeah, she took all that. She took the audio tape herself.
You gave her information and she pissed on your ass. That's just how much that's just Andrew shitted on you and now you mad.
No, I'm not mad at all.
And Andrew,
not at all, because I'm not on here asking for donations or nothing like that.
Andrew Stewart,
no PayPal, no nothing.
Andrew Stewart didn't.
And I told her personally what she can do. Don't use my shit no more, and she hasn't used it. Andrew, so there you go. I'm not mad at anybody.
Andrew,
I'm not even mad at you.
How you mad? You mad, Andrew? Poor baby. You red pill, but really blue pill like a motherfucker. And,
is that it?
Andrew shitted on you, and you should have known better. Now you mad.
And Umar shitted on you by taking your money, or you gave it to him, and he ain't building no fucking school.
I gave him money that didn't matter.
He shitted on you. He shitted on you, right? He ain't showed you no documentation on anything, so he shitted on you.
No, he didn't shit on me at all.
He's not looking for you to be his right hand man or left hand man. He's not even looking for you to. He's not even keeping you at arm's length. And you're his biggest supporter. I
am not. How you know I'm his biggest supporter?
You're the only one that's on here talking about they gave all this money. Ain't nobody else on here saying that shit. Like a broke ass Questlove, but you can tell he don't got no money, so he ain't gave Umar shit.
Okay, listen. Here you go. Now here we go again. Now, Mr. Jaru. Okay, I'm glad you stated that. I'm Umar I may be the most vocal supporter. And the reason why I became the most vocal is because the niggas like you and everybody else talking all kinds of shit that is unverified and false. And another thing, number two, people telling me what I should and should not do with my money that I earn. Number three, it ain't none of your goddamn business who I give to. And number four, if the school fails, the school fails, and then I'm trying to hold him accountable now. I'm not waiting till next year to be like, oh damn, da da da. My shit started right now.
Okay. But let me just ask you this, and then I'm getting off because this is getting redundant. What do you make of Umar's fake phone call when he called the goons up and then the phone rang? What do you make of that?
And that was some dumb, embarrassing shit.
So what was he? He was pretending to be tough, talking to goons, and you want this person running schools, being in charge of kids?
There you go, trying to mix apples with oranges again. That was a dumb thing he did. I don't know why he did it. It was stupid and it was embarrassing. I'm leaving it at that. There's nothing else to have to do anything because there's a lot of people that do dumb shit. You did
but
that.
Are they trying to run school?
You did that stupid ass video on me, and look at you now. Everybody, you right now.
Am I trying to run a school?
Huh?
Am I trying to run a school? Am I asking for donations to run a school?
Integrity. You're a teacher who educated kids with integrity that got on a video talking about dick riding, dick sucking, and all this.
I'm not in the field of education no more.
You still educated children.
Okay.
So you still done that. So those kids still remember you if you was of any value. So if they still saw you, they still would hold you to that same value system that you claim that teachers should abide by.
But I was never on the phone talking to fake goons.
Yeah, but you got on YouTube making videos shitting on me and told me I was dick riding and dick sucking. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
And so now I'm giving your ass the business. So now you got to deal with the fucking fact that you did that shit without any receipts on me. You didn't look at any of my videos, and the fact that
I did look at them. I looked at a good deal of them. I looked at enough of them.
You looked at them, but then you start commenting on shit that you know was not true, and you just start putting in your own shit. And then you had the nerve. This is the thing that I wanted. This is my question to you, because see, I'm wondering. I don't know if you just watch my videos for maybe 3-5 minutes and then you turn the shit off because you don't like to hear it. For you to say that I was clout chasing Lennon Honor when he
came to your platform,
he came on my shit. First of all, I ain't come on his shit. Lennon Honor came on my show. Excuse me. I ain't asked him to come on my show. I ain't asked him a goddamn thing. I ain't asked him shit. I ain't tell Lennon, hey, I want you to come on my show, and I want you to come and give me subs and give a shutout and talk about all those books and shit.
No, I'm talking about all the stuff that you're talking on him now. Like
what?
The conversation. I said, I'm talking about the stuff you're talking on him now. Like the conversation that you had that I saw was basically, it didn't seem like there was no real animosity there coming from either one of you. And then you come out saying that he's a fraud and he don't have credentials to do this and do that.
He don't. He don't.
Well, he may not. He may not.
He don't. It ain't no may. It ain't no may. He does not have it.
Okay, but people are using YouTube for whatever they're using it for.
So that's the point. He's scamming. If you want to talk about a scammer, let's talk about Lennon Honor scamming, because he is creating products that he has no credentials to do, no training, no receipts to show that I have went through or been trained to do any of the shit that he's talking about, except for the music.
Well, I'm not going to say he's a scammer, but he's a hustler. He got 5 kids. That's what all the super chat, the 4-hour super chat is for. He can get some money to feed them kids.
You want to put you on hold again? Because now you're talking bullshit again. Now,
how am I talking bullshit?
Because you know I have receipts and he don't. That's the problem.
Okay, I'm not arguing that.
How you gonna say he may not, or he maybe he using YouTube for what it is? That's scamming. That's a scam. If I did that shit, I would lose my fucking license. If I went on here saying that I can prescribe medication, or I can it's against my ethical code as a therapist to advertise having skills or knowledge and sell that to the public that I don't have. If I would do that and sell credentials or something, my ass lose my license or get suspended. This Negro don't got shit. Dumb and a motherfucker get on here and do some shit. But everybody want to talk about, oh, well, it's just YouTube shit. You know, they just use this shit and, you know, they could just say whatever the fuck and lead people in the wrong way. And that's just okay. D Derell do the shit and then the fucking world end. Okay. But go ahead.
But the thing about it is, I wouldn't go to Lennon Honor or anybody else for how to run my life. Like, even if I need help with something, I'm gonna figure that shit out with a licensed professional. Do you know how many people on YouTube that are wanting life coaching advice that I'm sure don't have credentials for it? They just running trying to get money, and people are dumb enough to say, well, I like his platform, so I think he can change my life. It's up to you, everybody else that wants to change themselves, to change it their own way with the help of whoever they need to get the help from. But you don't just go running for people to look to help you. They wouldn't be charging if they gave a fuck.
First of all, again, man, I ain't on here to make money. Do you see me?
I see that. I see that. You don't have a PayPal. You don't ask for donations. Neither do I. I would never ask for anybody to donate to me because I'm not giving anybody anything that they can't get on their motherfucking own. Period. And I'll never donate to nobody because they ain't giving me shit that I can't get for free.
You speaking truth on that, but I'm gonna say this, brother. Is that your boy, when I went on his website and I saw that bullshit that he did, and that he got all kind of fucked up ass products, shit on fucking how to get a man and how to keep a husband, how to keep a wife, and you know, all this other shit and the ambience of the air and meditation bullshit and all this other stuff, but no motherfucking receipts on what he. I'm not even talking about degrees. I'm talking about completing a workshop or a curriculum to get a certification or show that you went through a training or you went. He don't have none of that shit that he teaching, but he charging people 20, 30, 40, 50 bucks to do shit. This motherfucker, they got dumbass people that's in this chat right now that have paid $180 for 2 hours to speak to Lennon Honor. Come on, brother.
I'll never be one of those people, though.
Let me put the shit out
because
there.
I got enough knowledge, and I don't need Lennon Honor's knowledge. I don't need Coach Greg Adams. I don't need anybody's.
But see, they got motherfuckers out here that are going to his site who claim that they think he know what the fuck he talking about, and he don't. He don't have all he going by is anecdotal experience.
Those
my life
are what you would call stupid people. So those are what you would. Yeah, I got this 80-10-10 rule. 80% of the world is stupid. 10% are evil. 10% are truly enlightened. So the people that are going to Lennon Honor and anybody for anything, please fix my life. Those are part of the 80% of this world that are stupid. Period.
Okay. But then these people, just like you, came on D Derell site talking shit to me.
That's what you're really upset about, man.
No, I'm not upset about that. But my thing is
that's what you keep bringing up.
You're gonna follow the poison of somebody else, and then when somebody spit real truth, then you want to criticize me for spit just because you don't like who I donate to. You think Umar's the only person I donate 501c3 that I donate to? That ain't the only one. I do other shit for other people, other black organizations and shit that I donate to. They ain't the only one.
But do they show you something though?
No, I don't ask for shit. They don't show me shit.
But I'm talking about what they're doing with the money. That, like whatever it is that you donate to, if it's another program, do they show like what they're doing with the kids?
Some of the places show me receipts and some of them don't. Some of them do and some of them don't. But I don't ask for shit. I give you the money expecting you to do the right thing. That's how
Right. There's nothing wrong with that, but most of them ain't doing the right thing. And Umar's not doing the right thing.
Okay.
I'm sorry to say this, but I work for wages, so I got to get up in the morning, man. So
okay, brother, I feel you on that, but I enjoyed the talk. Hope that we can chop it up again. I'm gonna say this, brother. I know you got to go to bed, but my thing is that I appreciate you for coming on. You knew I was gonna give it to you today because I wasn't when you did your video. It was what it was. I'm looking past that. That's the past. If you ever want to come on and talk whatever, you're more than happy to do so.
Thank you.
I don't mind you talking shit about me as long as you fair with it.
Okay.
You can talk as much shit you want about me as long as it's fair. If it's a fair situation, I ain't got no problem with it.
There you go.
All right, brother. Good night.
All right, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now let me get to some of these motherfuckers in this chat room that's been talking shit. Let me look at you, Creole, Angel Hair, Pasta Fabulous. Now, I've actually invited your keyboard warrior ass to come on too, and you chose not to come on. You got your own platform where you talk a bunch of shit about Umar and different people and talking about different shit. I made a comment to you. You tried to be all deflected and shit. Don't think I forgot because I remember. So now you want to come